Hello and welcome, all you future research champions. Get ready for the most electrifying study session of your life. This is Research Rumble, the game show where we turn textbook chapters into a battle of wits. Are you ready to test your knowledge? Okay, let's get right to it. We are ripping open Research Methods in Communication Sciences and Disorders 3rd edition, and we're zeroing in on Chapter 4, Completing a Literature Search. Every single question today comes straight from these pages, so if you did the reading, it's your time to shine. And if you didn't, well, this is your crash course. All right, brains in gear, deep breath, let's get ready to rumble. Here's how today's gonna go down. We've got 4 rounds. We'll start with round 1, the basics. Then we'll get into round 2, tool time. After that, we'll get strategic in round 3, our strategy session. And it all leads up to the final rumble. Okay, first bell. Round 1, the basics. You gotta walk before you can run, right? These questions are all about the core ideas, the whole reason we do a literature search in the first place. First question is coming at you now.
So let's start with a biggie. What exactly is information literacy? Is it A, just being a speed reader? B, having the skills to find, evaluate, and actually use information? C, knowing your way around a computer? Or D, the act of writing a research paper? What do you think?
Come on, think about it. What's at the absolute heart of being a great researcher, or a great clinician for that matter? Go ahead, lock in that answer.
And the answer is B. You got it. Information literacy is everything. It's not just about finding articles. It's about being a detective, asking, is this source credible? Does this evidence really say what they claim it says? That's the engine behind evidence-based practice. It means every decision you make is built on something solid.
Great start. Let's keep that momentum going. Question number 2. Which of these is a key purpose of a literature search for a researcher? Is it A, to find stuff that proves what you already believe? B, to find previous research on a topic? C, to find a clever way to avoid reading journals? Or D, to see what folks are saying on social media?
You know this one. I mean, why do we spend hours digging through databases? What's the real point? Ding, 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 you nailed it. It's B. The whole point of research is to build on what others have already discovered. But look, it's way more than that. A good literature search can give you a quick answer to a clinical question, help you find a brand new problem that nobody studied yet, or even let you borrow a solid procedure for your own work. It's all about joining a bigger scientific conversation.
All right, you've totally got the why. So let's move on to round 2, tool time. Look, a great researcher is like a master mechanic. They know exactly which tool to pull out of the toolbox for any given job. This round is all about knowing your databases.
Okay, here's a little scenario for you. Imagine your research is all about literacy development in school-age kids. You need a free, government-run database that's super reliable. Where do you go first? A, PubMed, B, Google, C, ERIC, or D, Web of Science? Think about it. The topic is education, kids, reading. Which database lives and breathes that stuff? Make your call. The right tool is ERIC, E-R-I-C. That stands for the Education Resources Information Center. This is so key. You've got to match the tool to the task. If you're doing anything related to education, ERIC is your best friend. But if you were studying, say, aphasia in stroke patients, you'd want PubMed, which is the king of medical research. Using the right database from the start is going to save you a ton of headaches. Okay, things are heating up now. Welcome to round 3, strategy session. So you know where to look. That's great. But knowing how to ask the right question, that, my friends, is what separates the pros from the amateurs. This is all about building the perfect search query.
First up, a classic. Let's talk about those Boolean operators. Which of these 2 searches is going to dump more results into your lap? Is it A, treatment and aphasia, or is it B, treatment or aphasia?
Just think about the words themselves. And versus or. One of them is a lot pickier than the other one. Which one is going to cast the wider net? And the answer is B, treatment or aphasia. Here's the deal. Or is your friend when you want more stuff. It tells the database, hey, show me anything that has either of these words. It's super inclusive. And, on the other hand, is really strict. It says, don't even show me an article unless it has both of these words. So the big takeaway? Remember this. Or is for more.
All right, next strategy question. You're searching for articles about kids. You need to find child,
children's right. Typing all those out with or in between is just tedious. What's the secret shortcut to grab all of them in one go? Come on, you know this. There's one little character you can use, a tiny piece of punctuation that does all that work for you. What is it?
And the pro move is use the truncation operator. It's usually just an asterisk. When you type child star, you're telling the database to find anything that starts with the root word child. So it'll find children, childhood, you name it. It is a massive time saver, and it ensures you don't miss an important study just because the author used a different version of the word.
Okay, people, this is it, the final rumble. It's time to put everything we've talked about together. Here's your challenge. You need articles on intervention for preschool children with language delays. But, and this is important, you have to exclude anything focused on autism. It's time to build your championship-level search query. Go.
Let's break down that winning query. Step 1, you use or to get your synonyms together, like intervention or therapy. Then, you use and to connect your main ideas. Notice the quotation marks around language delay to get that exact phrase, and our old friendly asterisk on child star. And the knockout blow? You use the not operator to kick autism right out of your results. If you built a query that looks something like that, congratulations! You are a Research Rumble champion.
You did it. You've proven you can find the research. You know the tools. You know the strategies. But I'll leave you with one final challenge, something to chew on after the show. Now that you can find all this research, what's the next critical step to figure out if any of it is actually, any good? Think on that one. Thanks for playing Research Rumble.